and welcome to EMTV Friday Focus. Myself, Graham Muncie, joined by Dave Harley, as we look back on an enthralling night, a victory on the night for the Monarchs, but unfortunately, I guess from a Monarchs point of view, the Pirates just a little bit too strong. Score on the night, 47-43, but I mean in a 5-point aggregate victory, 92-87 to the Pirates. And Dave, the Monarchs went off at a clip, but as it was, the Pirates just had enough to maintain.
Yeah, no, after 4 each, you're thinking, yes, this has gone really well. Looking great. All the boys went one in the first 4 races. Unfortunately, the next 6 was a 6 and went against us. And Poole and a cracking team. Tom Brennan's an absolute fire just now, absolutely brilliant in it. It took some mammoth efforts from Josh Pickering to beat him later on in the meeting, and which gave us some great racing. Unfortunately, we just kind of fell a little bit short, but we're competitive against a team that's going to be up there on top of the league. We've beaten them at home with a 5-1 in the crucial last race. Hopefully next time it comes there, the 5-1's going to take us over the line to the win, but not quite tonight.
That's it, yep. So we'll hear from both camps. We'll hear from the Monarchs number 1, Josh Pickering. We'll hear from Poole's number 5, Ben Cook. And we've got another Josh Pickering special tonight, Heat 13. Is it a race tonight? And Dave, I kind of touched on it already. I couldn't ask for a better start. The Monarchs hit hard and were 8 points up after 4. Heat wins in all 4 races and a 5-1 and 2 4-2s. And from here, you're thinking, wait a minute, this could really go, but who really showed their mettle. There's a reason that they made every final last year, they made every final the year before. It's what they do. And once that middle order, Tom Brennan, Ben Cook, settled in, then you're right, they went on that run, and from there you were kind of struggling to see where the advantages were going to come for the Monarchs to get them over the line.
Yeah, and for me, the performance of Tobias Thompson's the one that's kind of turned it around, and his score is the difference between us being up 8 or 9 points ahead and level. I was hoping he'd end up at 2 or 3 tonight, but after a fall in his first race, he's come back fantastic with two wins, 2 tremendous wins, including that 5-1 in Heat 5, which was the start of that bad run of scores. But so there's a decent effort in Monarchs. Looking at the scores there, Lassie Fredrickson's been very good on his last race, unfortunately, but and the reserves, Connor Coles, I think he'd hoped to do better than he too. But apart from that, those 2 lads have done their job tonight and beaten their opposite numbers. There's a lot of things you're saying like that tonight, but to get over the line to beat the top teams, you need a little bit extra. And we just fell a wee bit short. Yeah,
and you mentioned that, don't you? That's the difference. Is there's, you're right. You need that Tobias Thompson. You need that score where everyone's expecting a 2 or a 3 and he gets a 7, or somebody that you're expecting a 6 or 7 gets a 10 or 11. That's the difference when you're up against the top teams. And maybe as the season goes on, we can look to progress in that. But as you say, when you get beat on aggregate, it hurts. But you've got to take the positives. I mean, last year, we were 56 and 57 or 57 and 58 or something here, and we're well on their way to putting a similar score up in the match that was cancelled. So, it shows the progress that this Monarchs team have made. That's what's now 4 meetings into the season. If you discount the one away to Ashfield, run Berwick close away, run Poole reasonably close away, beat Berwick handily at home, and then manage to get over the line and beat Poole on the night. So there's green shoots there, and I think this is a team that is going to turn army on their fortress again.
Yeah, definitely. Look at Max James and he too, didn't quite make out of the game, but the comeback's excellent. What's that? Is that 4 out of 4?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
That's just phenomenal for again. Sam Hagan's probably not scored a goal. He thought he might have scored tonight after his performance in the week, but our boys on the reserve bits, and as you say, green shoots, Paco's picking up the win, Sedgie's beating Richard Lawson, and Ben Cook,
and Tom Brennan.
And Brennan, of course, sorry, and Pickering, Heat 13, Heat 15 was. We probably should have asked for both them tonight.
So Josh Pickering was the top scorer for the Monarchs, and we'll hear from him now. So Josh, close but no cigar. The team started on fire, but then we know the quality of Poole. They hit back. but just wasn't to be, I guess, in the end.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're a great side. We're that close to Poole, when we were there. Here tonight, we won on the night, which is important, but it would have been nice to get that aggregate and to continue to the next round. I don't know what to say. It was just the track. It was all right, obviously, for the first couple of heats, but then through the middle, it was a lot different compared to last week. And then that's where they sort of got away from us. And then we've obviously had to adapt and then finish strong again. So just got to, if it is going to be continuing changing throughout the meeting, got to keep a closer eye on it for me for next time. But I'm happy with how the boys are putting in. Everyone's trying. We're all trying their butts off, and we want to win. And it's regardless of the aggregate, we've still beat a very strong side at home. And in the last 3 years, I think since Poole's been in this league, I don't think we've beat them here. So if you look at a bit of progress in that way, there's always positives to take.
That was going to be my next question. You're it's the aggregate score stings, but at the end of the day, last year I think Poole hit 56 and 57 here.
Yeah.
Tonight they're going home with 43, and that bodes well for the league campaign when that kicks off in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm confident that we can go to Poole and win, and I'm confident that next time they're here we'll be more dialed in again. So our boys are going to continue to get better. I've no doubt about that. The more riding they can do, the better. It's just pretty hard this year with how everything's set up, mate. It's a lot of stop start for this league in particular. I'm fortunate enough to be racing both leagues, so I'm quite busy. But the guys only race in one league, I can understand the frustration and not feeling in the swing of things all the time. But yeah, fortunate for me, every time I get on the bike, I don't feel any different.
And then from your own point of view, I don't know if I've ever seen you work as hard for your flights in your life. The bike was getting you at the start, but then not pulling you into the bend. You're having to go inside, you're having to go outside. You know you've done a night's work tonight.
Yeah, look, I'm feeling the best I've ever felt, mentally, physically, on the bike. Look, obviously I've got the best support system I could ask for, really. To have Ryan and Rhea based up in Scotland for us makes my life so much easier. My wife, she does everything for me behind the scenes, whatever needs doing that I can't find the time to do, whatever, she's already done it. So also got another face you would have seen around the pits. Boydie Hollis is one of my good mates from back home, and he's spending the season here and going to continue trying to ride and develop and hopefully he can get picked up soon enough himself. But for now, he's learned the ropes with Ryan, and they're giving me the best possible bike between every single race. It don't matter what we're facing.
Yeah, Josh Pickering there, Dave. An absolute power of work as always by the Monarchs #1 and another 13 points. Just reiterating that he is one of the top men in this division.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic from Josh. After we went through those 6 races back to back, picking up on said you did 1 heat 11, but when you're struggling for race winners, that's when your number one's got to stand up, be counted, and he certainly was in those heat 13 and heat 15, and looking amazing on track.
Yeah. So that was the Monarch side. If we now flip over, we've already touched on Tobias Thompson probably has ended up being the key man, but that would do a disservice to some others. Tom Brennan was exceptional tonight. His scorecard doesn't actually look as good as it should. He had a retirement in the last one, and kind of by that point the meeting's over. So I think once Josh gets under him, that's kind of he's happy to sit there. Ben Cook, after maybe a slowish start, picked up a couple of wins in the middle. Zach Cook wins his last race, and Richard Lawson, dare I say it, tonight's probably one of those nights why Richard Lawson always looks on an average that's lower than it should be at the end of the season. He's happy to sit behind a teammate and pick up those bonus points. If you'd have said before the start of the meeting that Richard Lawson's only getting 7 points tonight, you'd have thought, right, we've got a right good chance, Monarchs. But that just shows how solid that Poole team is from top to bottom.
Yeah, winners all the way through. They're really strong, 1 to 5. As you said, you've been through most of them. Zach Cook put one in heat 14.
Yeah.
That was the kind of the icing on the cake for them. But yeah, Tom Brennan was absolutely fantastic. Was it past Kai in heat in his first heat, past Seji another heat, and that's the best we've ever seen Tom, and it's good to see young lads going well. Seamus against us, but but still, when it came to 13 and 15, we've got boys that can turn them over, and was pleased said you getting the second in the heat 15 as well, showing that because there's no point Josh winning that and getting a 3-all. Yeah, we need backup. That's
it, and you're right, and Tom could probably feel a little bit unlucky that heat 13 was such a cracker, because heat 7 was I had Matt down as the heat of the night. Tom was winning that one. So Poole it is to go through to the next round. And I'm sure there's probably going to be a second delay after I press this button. So I'm going to look down, I'm going to press it now. And we'll hear from Ben.
So Ben, job done. Pirates through to the next round. It was a big start by the Monarchs, but Pirates held firm and then had a run of heat wins in the middle order of the meeting, and that's probably what took you through in the end.
Yeah, man, we didn't get off to a good start at all. So it was tough times at the start there, but you know, once we all got dialed in and a bit of a setup and made some starts, life's easier out the front here, and we got the job done, and yeah, proud of the boys.
Yeah, and I think it showed like a real team effort once. I think every one of the 1 to 5 had at least one winner, paid win, and Tobias, you know, he's been here before many years ago, but you know, if you're getting paid 8, I think it was at number 2, then it shows how tough Poole are all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, he had a crash in his first one, and he come in and he didn't know really what to do, and obviously it's been a long time since he's ridden a track like this, so but yeah, he come out and got a couple of wins, and that was massive. So yeah, like you said, everyone kind of done their job, and that's what you got to do to win matches.
And then Poole, obviously, a lot of people say last year was a down year for Poole. We still won one trophy and got to the 2 finals in the other. That shows the standards. If that's a down year, there's 9 other teams in the league or 10 other teams in the league that would have taken that, and you're putting your marker down for this year early as well.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it kind of annoys us a bit when they say we had a down year. We got a trophy and made both finals and just fell short. So, like you said, we always come here to win, and fell short a little bit, obviously, in the last 2. But this year, hopefully, we can make it better.
Yeah, Ben Cook there, and him and his Poole teammates can now look forward to a semi-final place in the KO Cup. I don't think the draw's been made today. I can't remember reading that any permutations.
Not sure. We know Oxford are through as well.
That's right, yeah. Oxford, one of the teams in there, so there'll be some big tussles to come. Oh, I think this is going to be there. Talking of big tussles, we're now going to see our race of the night. It's Heat 13. It's Josh Pickering, Justin Sedgman, Richard Lawson, and that man Ben Cook.
Lawson away well. Sedgman and Pickering moving into second and third, but it's Lawson who leads. Here comes Pickering really hard into the third corner on the inside, and he's moved Lawson over, has he? And here comes Cook as well. Sensational riding. What a corner that was. Sedgman's been pushed to the back. Pickering thundering down the straight. And again, Lawson established in front now. Pickering targeting that inside line and almost there. Lawson on the outside. What a race. Pickering's gone ahead. Lawson can cut to the inside here. Who's going to take it? It's Pickering. What a battle. So it's a shared race. Poole go through. Congratulations to them. We got a stunning.
Yep, fantastic race there by all 4. I remember the first time watching it, I was too busy focusing on Josh and Richard. I never even noticed where Ben Cook came from. A fantastic inside line on the 3rd and 4th bend. And I guess, you know what, there's an old saying, isn't it, that happiness was 40-38. Now it's happiness is 46-44. Tonight happiness would have been 50-40. But you know, if you get close, exciting racing like that every week with 2 good teams in action, I think everyone can go home pretty satisfied. Albeit it really would have been nice to make the semi. So well done once again to Poole. We'll see them again in the championship later in the season, and who knows, maybe a BSN semi-final as well, depending on results to come against Glasgow. Excuse me, for anyone that didn't catch the news during the week, the rearranged Glasgow Tigers fixtures are now out. Next Friday, the 10th of May, the Monarchs will head to Ashfield. And then the 31st of May, the Tigers come to town. So I guess until a fortnight, we'll be back with the Friday focus. I'm sure we'll have something for you during the week.
Yeah, we'll see about the social.
With the social. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.